Hey, if you're a local estate agent looking for more leads, seller leads, valuation leads, or landlord leads, then you want to watch this video because I'm got a little treat for you today. I'm going to share with you our process, how we take someone who doesn't know us, okay, to someone who, okay, knows, uh, eventually knows, likes, and trusts us. Us as in you, the estate agent, letting agent, whatever it may be. This campaign is for a sales agent, but we can also mirror it for lettings as well. So if you'd like to have a chat with us, then there'll be a link in the bottom where you can see another case study, and in that case study, you can book a call with myself and our team. But we're essentially ex agents ourselves, and now that's what we do for estate agents. We just generate leads, and we do it very successfully. But I'm going to share with you our process, and I'm going to share with you the actual some current live case studies as of June 2024. So some of you might want to watch this all the way through because obviously I want to be about 5 minutes. Some of you may not, and just go, listen, Pete, can you just do it for us? We need someone who's hopefully proficient and sort of knows their stuff. Can you just do it for us? That's what we do. So let's get into it, shall we? So I'm going to share with you the little PowerPoint, death by PowerPoint, couple of slides, nothing major. The main thing to really think about with Google is that it's intent. Okay, so we're showing ads in front of people who have obviously gone to Google and searched, actively looked for properties, what their house is worth, that sort of thing, what their property could be worth on the open market in terms of lettings, and that sort of stuff. So the main key thing to actually look at with this is it's called pay per click for a reason. So you only pay for the engagement. You don't pay to be seen, to have your ads shown in front of somebody. You only pay when someone actually does that click, or swipe or whatever it is. Okay. So in this case study, we're looking at someone who's done a Google search because they've actually had a feeding around the family. They need some space. They need to probably move across town or move across the country. They need to move for whatever reason. They might have inherited a property. They need to get rid of it for probate reasons and that sort of thing, or whatever reason. They've gone to Google to search for something. Okay. So someone's done a seller in this case has done a Google search. Um, we place a bid from anything from a penny right through to a couple of pound or a couple of euro, a couple of dollar. Um, to say to Google, listen, we're willing to spend this. Okay, and this is where obviously taking PPC or any advertising out of it, we need to know the math. How much do you get per sale? Okay, what's the commission? What's it worth to you? If it's only worth anything from about £500 to 1,000, I tend to sort of kindly say increase your fees because the only way we're going to do this is by making this scale is by profit. Okay. This cannot be an extra added cost to you because obviously if you're charging £1,000 and you've got to wait 6 to 12 months for that money, by the time you've actually paid for Google Ads, you're not going to be you're going to be in the red before you've actually done anything. So um, we know that the average commission on this agent is over £2,500, £3,000. So about $4,000 thereabouts, give or take. So we know that there's money to be made. So we can go right. Okay, we're willing to invest X to get Y, and then obviously once it starts coming through, we start, scaling. Okay. Um, Now, if we win the bid, if we place the bid and place the right price at the right time at the right place, we give Google because obviously someone's clicked on our ads. We've won the auction in that case. We've won the bid. We've got our click, which is great. We then send that click to a quiz funnel. Now, a quiz funnel isn't like an online valuation or a property valuation. This is more about identifying who's our right client and who's our wrong client. We only talk to the people. We only have conversations with people that are qualified, and that's people that need to move and not just dabbling or just curious, as it's often called. No intent about moving at all. It all starts with inquisitiveness. They're obviously in their head going, we need to move. We've got an idea. If they say I'm not moving at all, then we'll put them in the disqualifying camp. If they say yes, we need to move because of this reason or that reason or whatever other reason, then we continue the conversation, um, and they become qualified. At that point, there's about 5 or 6 questions that we ask them to answer. If they don't answer any of them, and they just bail, then we qualify them or disqualify them because obviously they haven't given us their information. So, but if they become qualified, we then use text message straight through to their phone. In fact, I've just had a text message because we've just had a lead come in, asking them a question, another further question. And then obviously then all that history, all the information goes to the agent through this CRM that we've got, or by email or by text message. However, some people like to work on the road and they'll phone the lead up as they're on the road doing the, between calls and that sort of thing to book the call. Okay. So this is text message, and this happens like literally 10 seconds after the lead comes in. So someone's done a Google search, we've won the bid. Sometimes we don't win the bid, sometimes we do win the bid. So that's essentially the funnel. That's our process. We use text message on the back of it to qualify further, and to then basically qualify the right number, telephone numbers right, the mobile numbers right, the cell numbers right, whichever way you call these things, phones. That's correct. They've engaged, so they've reached a certain level of engagement. They're not just dabbling. They're not just curious. They've actually responded to some of the questions that this bot has, this AI chat bot has basically sent over to them by text. Really, really powerful. So let me share with you. That's our process. Let me show you some of the results. And again, if you'd like someone like to just do this for you, then that's what we can do. So this is behind the scenes of a Google Ad account now. So this is a live Google Ad account. You can see it bouncing around the screen here. It's the 1st to the 11th of June, 2024. And this is a result of running that exact campaign. We have, this month, so June 2024, we've had 30 clicks to this particular quiz, 10 of which have come a lead, which is 33%, which is really, really good. Okay, 33% of conversion, which is really, really good. The other 20 that have clicked and didn't fill out the information are going to start seeing the content from the agent on social media, and doing this thing called multi-touch. The 30 multi-touch remarketing. So we're going to be talking to them over different conversations, different levels, maybe giving tips, advice, free tips on selling, free tips on buying, all with a call to action to get in touch. And then this will obviously become an attributed cost, or attributed. The conversion, the lead will be attributed to Google. So £11.49 each. Those 10 leads, these 10 people that have filled out the information and actually engaged with us. We're in the auction space 90% of the time, which is really, really good. So it means that anyone that's looking for a property to sell or rent in this area, we're showing up 9 times out of every 10 searches that are happening. Okay, the click-through rate, which is this click-through rate here, so the clicks and the impressions is 168. We've had a click-through rate of 17%. Now, as a KPI, as a key performance indicator, we look for anything over 3%. So that's really, really good. Okay, so the real metric that you want to look at if you've ever run Google Ads before is the search impression share and the click-through rate. Okay, these are what we call signs of life. Okay, so we've only spent £114 this month, so we'll probably spend about 250 quid at the end of the month. But if this converts at 33%, we're more than happy with that. Now, as a conversion, I mean, Amazon or eBay or any of these e-commerce websites do not convert at 33%. These are really, really honed, what we call qualifying conversation starters, really. It's not going to get the house on the market for you, but it starts you having a conversation, starts this agent having a conversation with someone who's actually gone to Google to look for something. So the conversation's a little bit more warmer and a bit more like, a bit more intent behind it, which is why all the negotiators and all the valuers go after these leads versus other leads. So yeah, if this is of interest for you, if this is something you need in your agency, then obviously reach out to us. Drop me a message. Click on the link below. You'll be able to, in the description of this video, you'll be able to watch another case study where I go for a 30-day campaign. I think it's about 25 actually. Scrub that 25-day campaign, and on that page you can basically book a call with us, and and see whether this is right. But the main thing is that you're charging enough money to the consumer to make it worthwhile. So anyway, hope you enjoyed this. If you did, then speak to you soon. Take care. All the best now.